Welcome to you in the 6th day of the AJ 90 Days Challenge. And I hope everything is going great from your side with honesty. We have completed level 0 for this challenge and I have already shared all topics for level 1 in X community. If you did not get it, so please go and check that topics from X communities, right? By the way, here is the plan for today's and let's get into the real adventure of JavaScript. First, today I solved a code wars problem. The question was based on encryption. Let's suppose if you have a string that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Then we have to extract the odd index character from this string like 1, 3, 5 as well as even indexed character from this string like 0 to 4, and now concatenate both string where odd indexed character should be prepended while even indexed character should be appended. Append means end and prepend means first, and repeat this process n times according to the given number. So it took me more than 1 hour to solve this question and I solved this problem into 8 steps. Let's see inside a VS Code. So before solving code wars problem, we need to write some pseudocode according to that question, right? That's why here I have written 3 steps to solve this code wars problem, right? The first step is we need to implement this encryption algorithm on a string. So this is the first thing. That means we will receive a string and now we need to do something to encrypt that string, right? So this is the first thing. Now in the second step, we need to extract the odd indexed character of the string as well as the even indexed character of the string, right? And the last step is we need to repeat these two processes n times. And what is the n times here? 1, 2 and 3 are the n times. We need to iterate somehow these two processes. Whenever you see words like repeated or iterate, then probably you should use loops over there. So that's why we need to implement loops inside this problem as well. Let's see how I can solve this problem into 8 steps. We need to define a function that is also provided by code wars. And here is the code where I have called the same function 3 times by passing different number of times, that is 1 time, 2 times and 3 times, right? Our first step is to check if a given string is falsy value or not. If falsy value, then we need to return that falsy value as the output of this whole question, right? And in the second step, I just extract that logic into separate function. That's why I'm calling over here text encryption. That is a function. And inside this function, I have applied all logics of the encryption, right? So let's move on to this function. Just click Control and hit click over it and boom. Now in the third step, we need to split or we need to transform that string into an array using a split method. And in the fourth step, we need to get all odd indexed items of the array using filter method. And in the fifth step, I do the same logic for getting even indexed items. And in the next step, I merge both array, that is odd index and even index, using concat method, where odd index should be first, where even index item would be last of this array. And in the next step, I join the array using join method. And finally, and in the next step, I iterate this encryption logic according to the given number of times. That's why I used for loop over here. And finally, I return the result of the whole encryption as the output of this question. And that's all. Actually, it has one more question that is based on decryption. So I did not solve it today. Let's see what happens tomorrow while solving this problem, right? Then I complete JavaScript documentation on GitHub to the level 0 of this challenge. And this is a great place to revise your concept once again. So please go and check this GitHub repository as well, right? Then I saw more blocks on the date object in JavaScript. As you know, I am writing a paid blog on this topic So I actually explore more blogs on the same topic on which I am writing right now. It will also help me to think what should be included or not in my blog. If you also want to write blogs, then you must need to follow this technique. But for now, just focus on JavaScript challenge. Then you can start your blogging journey as well. Then I did a couple of more tasks like shoot and upload video for you, cook food, and went to gym as well as home tuition. So that was some challenges I faced on the 6th day of the AJ90 challenge. Let me know what obstacles you faced on the 6th day of this challenge.